Welcome to River City Live. We have a great show because we're all here. We're going to have dancing on the show. Whiskey is coming up, so you could watch us drink the whiskey. So we have that coming up.
What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
Nada.
That's the attitude, Rance.
Yes,
I love
sir.
it. All right, let's dive into that River City current.
All right, we're going to kick things off with a story from Australia. A mom being threatened by her apartment complex who says they will fine her $550 if she does not get her toddler under control and quieted down. She says her 19-month-old is just a toddler, but the neighbors have been complaining, and so they have threatened her with a fine if she does not refrain from allowing her child, and I'm quoting here obviously, from creating excessive noise immediately or in the future. So we put this up on our Facebook page and we asked you at River City Live TV what you think about this. Now, not having heard this particular toddler, but I have to think there's only a certain decibel they can go to.
Right. Does the toddler have a drum set? I don't understand this. You know, all kids are loud to a certain extent. And when you first read this, I was like, is this like a puppy or is this a human being?
Yeah, right, right. I mean, but you think about it, it's like, it's a kid. I mean, we've had apartments, you remember your upstairs neighbor just walking, and or boom, 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 at all hours of the night. It's a kid.
When you sign up to live in an apartment, you have to understand that you're going to hear noises, whether next door, upstairs, whether it be kids and dogs, so...
Now, I will say, traveling to other countries, a lot of the hotels that I've stayed in, maybe on the lower end, the walls were a little thinner, so maybe that aspect of things, or it's a colicky kid. I mean, that could be something, but...
Could be, yeah.
You're in an apartment. Get over it.
Either way, in my experience, a 19-month-old, boy, good times are just ahead.
Right.
They're not anywhere close to being done with this toddler. So maybe there is time for her. Oh, she's pregnant with another, Short says.
Maybe
so
that's what the sound was, right? There you go. It wasn't a toddler at all.
Anyway, we do want to know what you think, and it is up on Facebook.
All right. Well, there's a study out, and it's about bromances. You guys know what a bromance is?
Of course.
Yeah, we could sum it up.
That.
It's the chemistry Rance and I have, right?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out a bromance is actually a good thing because it helps relieve stress. And they did a study with rats. Again, I don't know why rats came into the equation to study how men get together and have a nice relationship. But what they did is they put a rat in a stressful situation. And then when they took it out, the rat bonded with the other male rats. They equated it to college when a lot of young 18-year-old guys are in kind of a stressful situation. It's not overly stressful, but they form great bonds, and sometimes those relationships last a long time, from their freshman year. So it's kind of interesting, the bromance. And it can't be too stressful because
it's real.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
You know, because I mean, most people don't think fellas open up a lot. Now, we might not share as much with the ladies or as much as the ladies, but we have our moments. Like, we have our guy time, football, sports, great play. Hey, I know what you're feeling, man. Yeah. I got you.
It's almost like a therapeutic outlet, if you will, where you can kind of bounce ideas off each other,
So, but for a bromance, usually the men are, like you said, Rance, using a lot less words to communicate a lot more. And they accept that from each other. So if you say something wrong and you say, no, dude, it's cool, you're fine with that.
Yeah.
And you're fine with him being fine with that. That's the difference.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We don't need to get, what are the details? I don't need to know that.
I don't need to know. Just be here for
Just
me.
need to vent.
And when
Let's
Rance
arm
makes
wrestle.
his weird grunts or noises he does before the show, Eden and I are like, what is going on? And Mark's like, I gotcha.
I got your back. As long as we know, you got our back. All right, so as long as we're in the mental health world right now, let's talk about something that is causing anxiety and depression among people. Binge watching TV shows. Raise your hand if you have binged watched anything in the last 72 hours. No, just me?
Seriously,
All
it's
right.
our whole staff here, and they're not raising their hands.
I will. I did. Not like a full season of House of Cards like certain producers that we've had on set, who shall remain nameless. But he doesn't seem depressed to me.
Not at all.
Researchers are saying that binge watching habit, which is 2 to 5 consecutive episodes, is causing all kinds of emotional issues. Roughly 35% of the participants that were binge watchers had higher levels of stress, anxiety, and depression than the non-binge watchers. And here's what I think. I think you're watching the show and it's hard to get back into reality.
Could be.
So if I'm leaving off on Fuller House and I want to know what Kimmy Gibbler is doing next, it's really hard for me to have a conversation with my husband right then about something.
I wonder in some of these cases, too, are these people depressed to begin with because they don't have any friends or anything else to do, so then they watch 12 hours of TV? Yeah. Now, I know, and I'm joking around, I know like our staff, they do it because like on weekends you have time to do that stuff. But when people are chronically watching like every day, they're knocking off a good 8 to 12 hours of TV, you have a problem.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of hours doesn't seem like that big of a deal. I mean, it's like a football game or a sport, but like when you get to 8, 9, I had watched 8 hours. But it says it contributes to anxiety and stuff, but maybe it's the anxiety of like, I gotta keep watching.
Right.
That could be too, yeah.
You know?
So with House of Cards, which I know you're watching, and they just, the next season was just out and Stuart's watching, the reason I can no longer watch this, it's very much like the whole, we're so psychological in this particular episode. It's like a Pavlov's dog thing because I was sick when I watched the first season. I was feeling queasy, so now whenever I even see House of Cards,
It
I'm like,
imprinted you. Yeah, it has an imprint on you.
yeah, exactly.
All right, well,
People have that problem with alcohol, but you know.
that happens too. You can't have the same alcohol. I totally
They're
get
like,
that.
Frank Underwood makes me.
All right, as a parent, you love to surprise your kid, and equally as fun is to play a trick on your kid. Well, this one totally backfired. Parents had decided to take their little boy Max to a broccoli farm, and they thought they were going to get a bad reaction when they had a real surprise was taking to the circus. Well, luckily, the dad caught this all on film, so let's take a look at how this broke down.
We're not at a broccoli farm.
Where are we?
We're at the circus.
Oh, I want to go with some broccoli.
Wait, Max, there's elephants.
It's the circus. No, I want to go to the broccoli farm. Oh my
We just told you that so it could be a surprise.
God.
I thought you wanted to see elephants.
No, I didn't.
You don't want to see elephants?
No,
No?
I want to.
You know who's coming? Mama and Jesse.
It sounds like they oversold the broccoli farm.
We can buy you
This
broccoli
little
at the
boy
store.
Max, he does great. You go to that broccoli farm, you say no to the circus.
This is blackmail video for when he's older. I don't like broccoli. Oh, do you remember that time?
Right. You love it.
But Elizabeth's family used to do this to her all the time.
They would say we were going to stay at Disney World or the nicest hotel, and then they'd pull up to the opposite of the nicest, and I'd start crying, saying, "This isn't Disney World."
That's dirty.
Just kidding.
So I kind of feel that kid's pain, but it's the opposite.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have a couple of great concert tours that are out on the road, or at least have announced their intentions to be out on the road. One of them coming right here to the St. Augustine Amphitheater, and that's Cyndi Lauper. But Dolly Parton is hitting the road. She announced yesterday a 60-city tour through the United States. The cities have not yet been announced, so we have very, very high hopes for Dolly Parton. So do you want to see Dolly come to the First Coast? You have to let us know that. And then also Cyndi Lauper, like I said, coming to St. Augustine, and that is Sunday, June 12th. So the tickets are going on sale for that one on Friday.
Time after time. Yes.
Should we do a medley, or should we just start our show?
I can do it.
I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after.
And this is before the whiskey segment.
You guys remember that in the video? She's on the bus, and she's going away, and she's like,
And remember Captain Lou when the girls just want to have fun? You know. All right. We get the way back
All
on
right,
this shit.
we're going to be back with whiskey.